What's up, interwebs? It's your realtor, Jeremy. It is time for the Tuesday market update. And I've been really struggling with exactly what to share on this because there is so many unknown factors. But I'll tell you what I'm seeing in the market right now, just kind of watching it on a daily basis and kind of give you guys that insight, whereas the numbers are not completely accurate because they're delayed like 30 days. And we've been on this little journey, whatever you want to call it, roller coaster, for about a month, a little over a month now. So here's what we're seeing in general. Houses are still selling, especially sub 300, stuff still moving really quickly. We're seeing escrow period, so basically how long it takes to close on a house from the point that you offer to the point that the house is yours. We're seeing escrow periods. They're a little bit longer than they used to be in the past. Used to be we could definitely do 30 days. It was rare to see more than 30 days. Right now we're seeing in the 40 ballpark, give or take a bit. Depends on the situation, obviously. If there's a cash buyer, like I'm working with a cash buyer right now, our close can be pretty quick because we're not waiting on lending, we're not waiting on an appraisal or anything like that, so we can close a little bit quicker because it's a cash deal. Generally, inventory's up because our buyer numbers are down quite a bit, but mostly what's increasing that inventory number are the higher end properties. So 700 plus is mostly what's pushing that inventory number up, because like I said, still sub 300, just stuff's moving really quickly. Really interesting thing, I've got a listing in Ahwatukee that's at 895. It's a really unique property, but we had 3 showings on this weekend. So I was trying to figure out what happened, what changed in the market that caused all of a sudden attention from 3 buyers on that. So it's a really unique property. I've linked it before, but I'll link it again this week. So we're looking for a really specific buyer for this property because it is kind of unique. But we had 3 showings this weekend. So I think a lot, as the discussion from the government has shifted to more discussions about how soon, when, plans for opening things back up, I think that's giving some buyers a little more confidence than they had in the past. Definitely now, if your job has not been affected dramatically by the coronavirus and all the stuff surrounding that, now is a really good time to buy because there are fewer buyers on the market. But every situation is different. So definitely if you're wondering if now is a good time for you, let's talk about it. I will be honest with you. If I don't think it's a good time, or I think there's something that's gonna make it a little sketchy and maybe not a really great, easy, smooth, better experience, as I like to say, I'm gonna tell you to wait. But if you're in a situation where job is stable, your financial situation is pretty stable, and you need to buy something soonish, now is a really good time to buy. So, but at the same time, and I've said it before, if you have any uncertainty or concern about what's going on, it may not be the right time for you to buy because you don't want to make a big purchase and feel really, really worried about something. So I'm going to walk you through that process. Let's talk about your situation. I have told clients that I've talked to, I said, let's wait. They're like, I don't know what I should do. And I'm talking with them a little bit. I've joked that realtors should take more counseling classes than we take how to calculate a acre of land, how many square feet are an acre of land. I think counseling would be so much better because a lot of what we do is just kind of work with our clients through the process, through their concerns. And I try to be as objective as I can, and yet also being aware and concerned about kind of how they're feeling, because this is a big deal. Buying a house is a big deal. If you've never purchased a house before, it's gonna be the biggest purchase you've made in your life up to that point. So definitely it's a big deal, and I don't take it lightly, but now might be a good time for you. So, and if you're looking to sell, yes, there are fewer buyers on the market. However, in my neighborhood, aside from one that got priced really way overpriced, but everything else that's been priced in the ballpark has been gone within a couple of days. So the right price point, the right neighborhood might be a perfect time to sell. So give me a call if you have any consideration. I'm not gonna push you to do anything, but I wanna have a conversation with you and help you decide if now in this weird kind of moment, if this might be the right time for you to buy something, to find the right house, to find a good deal. Prices are still up. did not drop at all. Not expecting them to drop. We still have more buyers than we have sellers. So anyway, I hope this was helpful this week. I know not a lot of data, a lot of just my observations of what's going on, but I do look at the market pretty much every single day. I think we had 14,640 something this morning when I looked of active houses in the state of Arizona. So that's up from what it's been. So I hope you guys have a good week. I hope you guys have been staying safe, waving at people as opposed to high-five and hugging. I don't know how much longer it's gonna last, but we'll get through this. I've said it before. If you're isolated, if you're home alone and you don't have someone to talk to, call me, text me. I've got my wife and my kids at home with me, so there are definitely people around. My problem is I'm used to having a little more alone time than usual, than I've had right now. But if you need someone to talk to, call me, reach out, send me an email, a text, Facebook, like literally, it's not that hard to get a hold of me. So give me a call. I'd love to just help you feel a little bit connected to someone. And the rest of y'all have a great week, and we'll see you next week on the Tuesday Market Update. Bye, guys.